Hey everybody, welcome back. I am going to be working on my 3-year anniversary press-on nail set for myself. I decided to just go clear chrome today. You'll see what I mean when I mean clear, but let's just get started real quick. So I was actually previously working on this other set for myself, but I decided to just skip this. This is basically my lazy no, like when I'm lazy and I just want something, I'll just literally wipe, just put some white in the back and then just swish and swoosh some polish. But either way, I don't like it anymore, so I'm gonna throw it away. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and start with my clear chrome. It's gonna be super simple. You'll see. So usually when you do chrome, you usually do like either a dark color, like black, and then you put on some top coat and then the chrome on top, and it becomes like a very like dark chrome. Or you could do white if you want like something a little bit different, like a more like, I don't want to say vibrant, but it's weird. It just obviously depends on the color that you put at the bottom. But the thing is, I like to do just clear. Like I'll put the clear top coat, nuke it for like 30 seconds, put the chrome on top. I don't know if I'm gonna do art, like not like 3D art on it, but we'll see. So typically I know that people would do the nail art or like anything like 3D art like under the chrome, but I'm just kind of lazy for that. So we're gonna go ahead and just nuke this. I love how clear always looks on top of the nail tips because it just looks so nice. Like I wish I could just wear them like that, but ugh. Either way, we'll go ahead and nuke that for 30 seconds. And yeah, so it's my 3-year anniversary. I'm super excited. I'm proud of myself. I'm nowhere near where I would love to be, but that's my fault. I don't really market or push anything out there, so I'm hoping that this upcoming year I can do more of that, post more pictures, do more content now that I'm starting YouTube. But either way, let me go ahead and just stop talking so much and focus more on the video. Or I don't know if you guys prefer to hear me rant. If you do, that'd be great to know, and I could just rant. But either way, so it's been 30 seconds. A lot of people don't like to use your finger. Don't use your finger if you're doing this professionally, but because these are mine, I'm just being a little bit more lenient as to how I'm doing this set. So I'm just gonna get some on my finger. This is, I don't know what chrome powder number it is. Does it have a number? I think it says 6, but it's from, I bought it from Amazon. I don't really know what to say, but it's a really pretty, like, it's more like a rose gold, but it's not rose gold. Like, we'll see. So you see, that's so pretty. Okay, so I'm gonna put it everywhere. Kind of take off the excess. You see that? I love it so much. Okay, so take off the excess. I'll use another finger to take off the excess. But you see what I mean? It's like chrome, but it's still clear. So I'll make sure, yeah, to just remove all excess because I don't want, like, I want it to look as flawless as possible. And like, I feel like the color right now doesn't do it justice. I'll probably take a picture of it outside and then I'll show you guys how it looks. But either way, I'm gonna go ahead and top coat. And I feel like top coat always really brings it out. Like, it's just, top coat is like, I don't know, like you don't get to see the magic until the top coat is on top. But either way, so it's like it almost looks like a jelly chrome, which I don't think that's a real thing, but we'll go ahead and nuke this. As that nukes down, like I said, I don't know if I want to do 3D art on it. This is the solid nail glue gel, which is basically just some really thick gel. This is by Beetles, another one of these brands that I really like. So let's go ahead and see what we can do with it. gonna probably just get some out if it permits. I'm gonna get some of this. Don't grab this with your fingers, okay? Once again, I'm doing this on my own because I know that it's gonna go on my own nails. But even then, it's a gel, so it can give you like an allergic reaction. But either way, and my fingers already kind of have I don't know if you could tell, like that chrome, so it's no longer clear, now it's chrome. Which is fine because I wasn't planning on putting any color on it. Okay, so I'm just making like a little snake, and then let go of me. Okay. So now we're gonna get my little chrome, and I'm just gonna put it like right here, and then I'm gonna kind of make it look like it's going to the other side, if that makes sense, like if I'm wrapping it. So right now I'm just gonna leave that. Gonna take off the excess here. So you see that? It's going that way, and then it's gonna basically wrap around. Let me nook that because this one's actually pretty nice. I don't want to mess it up. Okay, so I'll go ahead and nook that, and then I'm gonna keep going over it. Once again, don't touch it, okay? But either way, so I hope you guys are having a good day. I don't know if I'm gonna be posting this in the morning or in the night, probably in the morning, but I'm gonna make this into a little ball again. But yeah, it's been kind of hectic for me these past few days. I haven't really been posting. I wanted to post more like consistently. I still don't know what days I'll be posting. I don't know if I will be posting like once or twice a week or more than that, depending. It kind of looks like a little worm. But either way, I'm really excited about this set because I haven't really done my nails. Like, I don't really actually do my nails as often. It just makes it easier having 8 cats. I have 8 cats. And doing this, I guess, small business, having the small business, it's kind of hard to do other nails. Sometimes it does help me, like having a nail on my thumb and my index. It's kind of like leverage when I'm doing like designs. Look at that. I'm doing designs, but either way, okay. So we have this here. You know what? I'm gonna remove it off of here because I think that's just easier. Okay, so the whole point is that I'm going wrapping it, right? So it's gonna go again like that. So, oh wow, it got stuck. Awesome. So I'm gonna wrap it again this way. Like that. I don't know, I want to do another one. Let's do another one. Try to make it kind of even. Can you guys see that? I don't even know if you guys can see that. Okay. Remove the excess. Trying to make it still look a little, you know what, now that I think about it, it kind of looks a little alien-y. I kind of like that. Okay. Right, so now I'm gonna put it back here. And I'm just gonna make sure that it's, I'm just fanning it out a little bit. I always like to kind of check how it's gonna look on my nail. Okay. Should I add charms to it? No, I don't know. You know what? I don't like how this one looks. I'm just gonna nuke these two. Oh, the second one. Okay. So, also, once again, I'm not sure if you guys would like to see me do the same thing for all of them, or if you guys rather see like a final look. But either way, this is really fun actually. Like, and it's funny too because like I thought like, oh, talking to myself is gonna be like really funny, you know, like I'm just gonna be here talking to myself, but in a weird way it actually feels like I'm talking to somebody. Like I see where a lot of YouTubers really like doing this, because it's like you're talking to someone. And like, I don't know. Does that make me sound crazy? Oh my gosh. Let me do the last one. Okay. Let's go ahead and put the last one here. Either way, what are you guys doing for Thanksgiving? Do you guys celebrate Thanksgiving? I don't really celebrate Thanksgiving. See, I kind of like it better. I wish you guys could see it a little bit better, but either way, here it goes. I don't really like Thanksgiving. I know that basic thing, like what it represents. Like, I'm not really gonna get much into that. I don't want to really create a very negative discussion, I guess. But yeah, just I don't really celebrate it. I mean, I love the food. Don't get me wrong. And I use it as a, an excuse to actually try to cook that day. But yeah, what are you guys doing? Like, me and my fiance, like, we don't really like turkey. We prefer ham. But we just thought, like, why don't we just, like, do something super basic and, like, do, like, a deconstructive, like, I don't know, ham? So I would just get, like, a little tiny ham, like, and then just, like, I don't know, like, on, you guys are gonna think we're dumb, but, like, on some, like, let's make sandwiches kind of thing. Like, we're still eating ham, and we'll have some macaroni on the side or whatever. We do love making macaroni, though. We eat that, like, all the time because it's good. He actually doesn't like macaroni, so I'm lying to you guys. I love macaroni. But, yeah, like, I love potatoes and macaroni, and I guess it's fall food is the best. Either way, okay, so we have this here, but we're not gonna do sandwiches, which it's not a bad thing. If you want to do sandwiches. But I'm just gonna do one last coat for the little 3D design that we did. So either way, yeah, we just, like, the only thing is we just like to be with each other, and we're lucky that we get to be with each other, and with their little family of 8 cats. Okay, so this one is done. I'm just gonna nuke it one more time. You know what? I really, really love this. Okay, so we're nuke it. Yeah, and like, even like, we wanted to at some point get just a rotisserie chicken, like the ones that you buy at like supermarkets. I know it's very ghetto, but just get that, and then it just makes it easier. Like, what's the point of making everything so much harder, having to like focus on like doing a turkey the whole day and then a ham the whole day? It's like we don't like making our lives harder than it should be. So yeah, so we don't know what we're gonna do, honestly, but I feel like, because here at our house we tend to cook things that our cats could eat too. Like, it sucks, but we don't really use like a lot of garlic, which we love garlic, but it freaks me out if my cats ever ingest that. Or like, we're super freaking careful if we have like avocado or anything like that. So no, our food isn't bland, okay? We try to make do with what we have with the things that we do have, because once again we have 8 cats, so like it's just kind of hard. Like, maybe we're over exaggerating. I'm pretty sure we are, and I'm pretty sure that the cats wouldn't even get near the garlic. Who knows? But we're just super paranoid with that. Okay, so this is the first one. I cannot wait to show you guys how this looks in the sun. Oh my god! For some reason, the light is making it look yellow. You see that? But it's not yellow. It's like, it's rose gold. Like, it is. I don't know. And so it's gonna be here. Okay. I really like it. Okay. So we're gonna put that aside. Now we're gonna focus on the index. So I don't know what I want to do with the index. Okay. So with the index, why don't we do something more like around? So let's go ahead and just do this. Once again, I do like to do one by one. I don't know. It's just way harder. You hear me talking about making life easier by buying a rotisserie chicken, but I'm making my life harder by doing one nail at a time. Okay. So we're gonna add the top coat, nuke this. But either way, I love holidays. I love Halloween so much. I'm hoping next year I can actually focus my business a lot more on Halloween too. Like, I want to be able to post a lot more things because I had a lot of things in mind for Halloween, but I just didn't post anything. I do procrastinate a lot, not on purpose. I just don't really know how to prioritize certain things when it comes to my own personal life. And I feel like when it comes to my little business, it's part of my life, or like it's my own thing, that I kind of don't give it as much importance as I should. Like, when it comes to my actual 9 to 5 job, like, I'm on it all the time, or like if it's for other people, I'm always on it. But like when it comes to my own thing, it's, I don't know why, like, it's so hard for me to like focus on myself. I don't know if you guys have that issue too, but it happens. I don't know. Okay, so I did nuke it for a little bit longer than I should have. I don't know, when you nuke it for like longer than like 30 seconds, the chrome doesn't really stick to it well, but let's see if it is gonna stick to it. Okay, thankfully it did. Like, you don't need a lot of chrome like I did. Like, see how much chrome I got? Like, just with a little bit, you should be fine. Okay, so I'll probably save this for the next one. I don't know, just not use this finger. Okay, so we're done with this one. Well, not done, but we're just gonna top coat the chrome. And for this one, I think, like I said, I'm gonna focus more on the outer corners, or who knows, we'll see. So we'll leave it like that, put it in the nuke, and let's see, what should we do for that one? Okay, yeah, so we're gonna try to do the round thingy, but I think for that one I don't necessarily need the gel. I think I could just use this. So the glue that I use for the rhinestones, I also use for nail art. So I'll show you guys what I mean. Do any of you guys actually ever keep this clean? Like, the gel always just comes out everywhere. But either way. Okay, so I'm super excited to do this because, once again, I haven't done my nails in a while. As you can see, they're always crusty, but either way. And I'm excited to post these, like take pictures in the sun. It's gonna look amazing. Do you guys like pens? Like, I love stationery. Like, stationery is like one of my favorite things. So the thing is, look, so these pens right here, see how beautiful they are. These pens are by Erica, Black and Blue on YouTube, and her shop is Stripped by E. I will post her down in the description. She's an amazing human being, and like, just look at how pretty this is. It's all done by hand. Like, she legit gets like these really quality pens, and like, she just blinks it. She blinks the crap out of them. And she's like an amazing human. I just can't stop saying that. And legit, I have so many pens by her. I've been trying to save up to buy some more because lately she's been coming out with so many beautiful pens, and I really just want to get them all. But you know, I have to save up. She has her own budgeting channel, and I need to start budgeting for more pens, because see how beautiful. And this is just with like the flash, okay, like from my phone. It's all beautiful. By the way, Erica. Okay, so we're pulling this one out, and it's kind of hard to not work with this finger. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna get some of this rhinestone glue, and I'm happy that it has a nozzle because it's easier. Or if you don't have the nozzle and you just have like a little tub of like really thick rhinestone glue, or just really thick gel, you can just get a brush and just, you know, those thin brushes, and just kind of do the same motion I'm gonna do. So I'm just gonna stretch it a little bit, and then just like that. You see that? It's just creating that like weird, awesome effect. Like, and it's just like, I don't know, it's cool. Let's nuke that before it flattens out because it is like a more liquidy gel. So, see, I touched it. Ugh, okay. So while that one's going on, let's just start doing the next one. Like, might as well. I'm not gonna waste you guys' time. Okay, so once again, put some of this gel, clear gel on top coat. And once again, I like to nuke it for like 30 seconds. I mean, earlier it worked, but usually when I just nuke it for the full like amount, the chrome doesn't stick really well. But either way, do you guys like wearing long nails or short nails? Like, I feel like this is like long enough for me. Like, this is a pre-long, like a pre or a press, whatever. Like, they're long. I mean, in general, when you go to the salon, if you ask for long, it's gonna be long. And I feel like for in the real world, this would be more like a medium length, in my opinion, or maybe short. I don't know. But yeah, that one's out. We're gonna nuke this one. Okay. And then because the outer little parts of that glue is a little tacky, I'm just either, you have two options. You can use some alcohol and just take it off, or you can just cover it again with your top coat. But I think I'm gonna use alcohol because I actually want, like, I want those little bumps to like show. And if you put the top coat, sometimes it kind of hides the little bumps because it levels with the rest of the nail. I don't know if that makes sense, guys, but where is my alcohol? Either way, give me a moment, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get my little alcohol wipes. Oh wait, never mind, I'm here. I found one. Okay, so I'm just gonna wipe this one. Take off that little sticky layer. It's not like too sticky. Like, typically you get like a really sticky like inhibition layer with like gels, but with this one it's not like that. It's like, it's just a weird feeling. I don't even know how to explain it. Like, I love this rhinestone glue. Okay, so it's done here and it's no longer sticky, and look at that. And it also kind of still looks a little matte as well. It's like shiny, but it's not like you see how it's a little matte, so it just kind of gives the look. Cool. So I'm happy that I didn't go over it with the top gel coat or whatever. Okay, so then I think I nuked this for the full 60 seconds again, but whatever. Okay, so it's actually not coming out as good. I don't know if it's because I don't have much. Let's see, add more. Okay, it was just me. And once again, I added a lot. Okay, I'm like terrible at certain things. Can you tell? But either way. Okay. No, I just noticed something. This little, see, it's folded. Oh my gosh. It's folded. I wonder if it would still work. Ew, no. I'm just gonna do another one. Throw this away. Okay, so I thought I was recording, but I wasn't. So, either way, I already did these two, which is the ring finger and the pinky. I have the middle finger that currently, remember, was kind of messed up at the corner where it was kind of folded inwards. I redid that one, so that one's currently in the nook right now because I just literally put it in there when I realized that I wasn't recording. But either way, I did it again because the other one was messed up. I threw the other one away. Now I have the other one that it just came out. So what I did for this one is I just did little squiggly lines like coming downwards. If anything, this kind of looks like honey, but it doesn't. Okay, so I didn't know what to do with these little balls. I just kind of wanted to like include them somewhere. Nah, I'm not gonna add that, looks musty. Okay, so same thing I did with the other one, because this one is like just that glue gel. I'm just gonna remove that little top part, like the little sticky layer. Once again, it's not too sticky, but it just does a huge difference. Once again, it makes it a little matte, not too matte, but which kind of makes it look just nicer. Okay, so that one's done. Now we're gonna do this one. Did I put? Yeah, I did. Okay, I top coated it too. Okay, so for this one, what should we do? For this one, maybe I will use this. Okay, so let's just, should I use this? You know what? I'm not gonna use this anymore. I think this is like easy enough. And like I said, I like making things kind of easy sometimes. For the first one, I do like that because it's just like, I feel like that's kind of hard to create with the gel, like a liquid, a more liquidy gel. So for this one, let's just keep it the same as this one. So we'll do, let's see if I can get a little closer. Okay, little squiggly lines. And if you need to stop at any point, go ahead and stop. It's a perfect, the awesome thing about it is that it doesn't have to be perfect. That's the whole point of it, you know? Okay, that one's done. We're gonna nuke this. And don't come at me that this is all crusty, okay? Like, I always try to, like, you know, make sure it's clean, but it always ends up just being crusty again. And those little, like, fibers that you see, it's not bad, okay? It's just like, you see how this shit had this, I'm sorry. You know what? If I curse, I'm sorry. I don't know if I'm gonna bleep it out. And yeah, it's like little fibers. It's just that. I promise. But either way, like, I dare you to be perfect. But you know what? Look, I'm cleaning it here in front of you guys. And plus, these are mine. Whatever. Okay. So, happy? Either way. I'm actually looking forward to finishing this video because I'm tired. I'm sleepy. Which is funny because I slept all day this weekend. I feel like I don't really get to sleep much. Okay, so this one's done. We'll remove that little layer too. Okay, here it is. And then for the last one, what should we do for the last one? Okay, so what we can do is we can maybe use that remaining little bit that we had left over and maybe just kind of do the same thing with it with the other one, but let's see, with the first one, just to kind of like close it up, but like not so, like not three of them, sorry, but like just two. Or maybe this one can go like does that make sense? Okay, this is what I mean. Like instead of making this one go inwards, I mean, sorry, I don't think I make sense. You know what? Let's just do the same. Just two on this one. Okay, so remove that. We have that. Like this. We'll put this in the nuke. Okay. Yeah, something that just go with the flow. Oh, that's how it should be. That's how it should be, right? Okay. So I'm probably gonna do this other one off screen. Yeah, so either way, I'm just gonna show you guys basically how I shape these. So the way I shape, I basically file it downwards. So from the top view, this is how it looks. This one is new, I promise. It's just for some reason these black ones, these are some really cheapy files. I literally just used these to file my other the set that I was doing previously to this video, and then I decided to throw away. Okay, so you're gonna go downwards at an angle. So you're basically doing this. See how it's at an angle? Like, not straight down. You can straight down if you want to, if you want more like that blunt look. But I kind of like going for that more like angled look. So like the corners are sticking out more, and then the inside it's more like, yeah, look at an angle. And I don't do too much, just a little bit, just enough. And then I take off the little back end right here, like, so it doesn't look too crusty. And then I'll just make sure that it's the shape I want. And then just keep filing until you find the shape that you like. I don't know if you guys don't like the sound of the file. I'm sorry. Okay. And so then this is how it would look. So that's what I'm gonna do for the rest of them. I'll be right back when I'm done, and then I will show you guys actually how I put them on, which I didn't show you guys the last time when I did my first video. So I hope you guys are excited for that. I'll be right back. So I'm back. I'm gonna show you guys how I put on my press-ons. This is what I've done for many, I guess 3 years, but they usually last me around 2 weeks, probably more. And I am pretty heavy on my hands. I wash dishes, I take care of 8 cats. So let's get started. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna buff all my nails. I'm gonna use mine. I like to use the grit part, like the one that's like more like gritty. I think it's the 100 side, because you don't want to buff, you don't want to create a smooth surface, you want to create a rough surface. So I'm just gonna, I guess, file my nails. I'll probably just speed this up for you guys. I don't think you guys want to see me buff my nails. And I just buff them like ever so lightly, and then just make sure you buff the entire nail. I don't push my cuticle back, by the way. I don't like pushing my cuticle. I don't know, freaks me out. I don't like cut. I mean, I push it back. I do push it back. I just don't like cutting it. I know a lot of people are gonna come at me for that, but, and I know my nails probably would look way better if I cut the cuticle off, but it freaks me out. Okay, either way, I'll be right back. Okay, so once again, I don't I kind of push my cuticle down, but I don't really like cutting them. So what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna remove all that dust with an alcohol wipe. And then I let that dry basically. I mean, it dries fairly quickly, just alcohol. So I just kind of like put it everywhere, and make sure that you don't touch your fingers, you don't touch your nails with your fingers, because then you basically defeated the whole purpose of removing the shine and the oils on it. So when it's like this, I will get my dehydrator. You don't need this, the alcohol is fine. I just doing this because, I mean, I have it. I rarely use it actually. So you're gonna put some so it could dehydrate the nail. Essentially, it's just doing what the alcohol did, but like, I guess with a different chemical. I don't know. So dehydrate the nails. Honestly, I think like with just like a little bit, you can probably get the whole nail. I do recommend getting this, I guess. It's just, you know, I think it works. I mean, this is, I feel like, what makes it last long. But once again, as long as you dehydrate your nails with alcohol and you don't touch your fingers again, you should be fine. Okay, so then the primer. So I don't actually really use the primer either. So the primer basically is just for if you're gonna I would recommend it, yeah, I guess, instead of filing underneath, because a lot of us like to file underneath here, so there's more grit, so when you put the glue on, it could hold on longer. But what this does, it chemically etches the inside. So I don't know if you can see how there's like the number. So with this, it's basically gonna make that disappear. So you etch that, and it's just chemically like buffing it, if that makes sense. And I'm just gonna scratch that. And your rule of thumb is you buff it until it becomes tacky and you can't really see the number anymore. See? Okay. So then next we just kind of wait for that to dry. What I like to do is I like to just add a dot of the glue. I'm using Beetles glue. I mean, a lot of people like to use their own glue, which I understand. This one just has been working for me. So I'm gonna add one little dot, and I like to move that dot around. And then like that. I don't actually put glue on my thumb, but you can, like, you definitely can. So then I'm gonna put it at an angle. I don't know if you guys can see at an angle. Push back just ever so slightly, and then just hold on to it. That's my trick. Hold on to it. You have to at least hold on to it to like for 15-20 seconds. If you don't hold on to it, then you're just creating air bubbles. And when I mean hold on to it, I mean press on it. And that's the whole point about press on, right? So you want to make sure you press and press. Make sure it's, you know, straight. So while we wait, I'm actually gonna probably just show you guys a few more, and then I'm just gonna fast forward. But yeah, okay. So this is the first one. Make sure the sides aren't stuck. There's a little bit of dust, which I will clean off at the end. So this is it. This is the first one. And I mean, see, I didn't really, I know it would have looked way better if I took off my cuticle, but I don't know. I don't like doing that. Okay, next one. So we'll get some of the primer again, buff the inside. Okay. Now wait for it to dry a little bit. And then once again, I will just add a dot. And I feel like a dot is enough. Like sometimes people think more is better, but I feel like less is more when it comes to nails. As long as you put enough that it's gonna create a seal. And yeah, so push back a little bit at an angle, hold on to it. But yeah, like I feel like you need to put enough that you're not gonna create any air bubbles when you put it on, because if you put too little, then you'll have air bubbles and it's gonna pop off. But if you put too much, then it's just gonna squeeze out. It's never gonna dry, and then you're gonna have sections that you think are gonna be dry, but they're not. So then once again, leave it on for a few seconds. And then here you have the second one. Okay. And now we're gonna put the third one, buff once again with the primer, or once again, you could definitely skip this step. It's not needed. You can either just buff the inside with a buffer, or once again, not a buffer, but something stronger than a buffer, because you want to create that like grit, right? So then we wait a little bit till it dries, and then we add a dollop. Move that dollop around, but once again, make sure you add enough, just not too much. And then this finger's crooked, okay? It's ugly. So instead of going like that, I'm just gonna put it pointing upwards. And then we create an illusion that we don't have crooked nails. So then we wait a little bit. So after a few seconds, you can kind of let go a little bit, but press back. And I don't think yeah, that one's a little crooked. Not the actual like nail itself, but the top part where I filed, it's a little like slanted. Can you see? I don't know if you guys can see it. So at the end, ow, that happens when you add too much glue. I'll show you guys how to remove that in a bit. Okay, so don't add too much glue or that happens. And then you ruin perfectly pretty nail. Okay, so now the way I like to take that off is I like to put oil. I feel like oil helps, but I'll show you guys in a bit. I'll just finish this hand real quick. You can of course do this in advance, like just etch them like definitely in advance. You don't have to be doing this, but we're just gonna add a little bit or else we get accidents like we had earlier. And you definitely don't want to touch the glue because you will get allergic reactions or burns and it sucks. So this finger goes that way. So I'm gonna go upwards. Just straight up. And then we'll wait for this one. Usually my ring finger, I like to hold it a little bit longer because my ring finger is more, have a higher apex on that nail. So it's weird. I like to make sure it's stuck. Okay. Put it on. Hold on for a little extra. And here we go. So it's almost giving me like Greek goddess vibes. I like, you know, I love it. Okay. I feel like I already said that a bunch of times. So I already etched this one, little dollop. Make sure it's enough. And then same thing, just hold on to it. And we hold on for a few seconds. I like to do 15-30 seconds. I think I said 15-20 seconds earlier, but I lied. I like to do as much as possible. And then just hold on to it another 10 seconds. Okay. And here you have it. So let me show you how to remove that real quick. Let's see. Give me a second. I'm gonna go ahead and grab some oil. Okay, I'm back. So I have some oil here. Just gonna add some to that. And then to the whole entire nail, the whole hand. And I probably should have done this after I was done with this hand because now I have oil on these nails, which I prepped. But I'm gonna have to prep these again because I got oil on them. Okay, so I like to, with the oil, I don't know if it helps, but I like to kind of remove that excess. And the oil just helps. I don't know, it just does. And you won't, I mean, at least I won't try to take off the whole thing because I don't really care. But if you care, you can just try to just scratch it off. But either way, the oil kind of takes away that, like, nasty gunky color that it creates. And it just kind of hides it. So, you see? Oh, I love them so much. Oh my god, these are going to look so nice in the sun. I can't wait to show you guys. Okay, so now I'm gonna go prep this hand again, and then I will go ahead and be back with both hands ready. Here they are. So this is how they look. I am obsessed. I love them. They're exactly what I wanted, what I was hoping to come out of this video. And you can tell like this thumb is bigger than this one. And can you tell the difference? I sure can. Like these are skinnier than these, but whatever. So these are it. I hope you guys liked the video and that it makes you want to try out some sheer chrome. I love sheer chrome. And once again, the video is not doing justice. They look very golden, but they're not golden. They're rose gold. So I will take a picture out in the sun. Once again, that nice thing right there, but I don't mind. If you want to take it off, just put some oil and try to scrub it off. It should come out. And then you guys are going to see how pretty it looks in the sun. But, you know, it is what it is how they look here. I'll take some pictures. And I hope to see you guys back soon. I don't know what I'm going to do in the next video, but probably an order. So either way, this is my 3-year anniversary today. The nails I will be rocking today and see how long they last me, because once again I will take them off. But either way, thank you guys for being here with me and have a good one.